Oh shit. What's up, folks? I just recently was looking at this video that I recorded the other morning of this poem that I wrote, and I was like, oh, wow, this is actually not horrible. So I thought I would go ahead and read it again. I might actually post this video on the YouTubes. It probably will get 0 views, and it's horrible quality, but I feel like it is a rite of passage as a new up and coming YouTuber, even though it's 2018, to like have shitty old videos, you know? Like I feel like I should have videos that are like, you know, filmed on my MacBook. I'm in college. I'm 20. Like I know that there's like 12-year-olds with more resources than I have, but look, I'm just trying to honor the OG ways the best I can. And also, this is all I want to do right now. This is just the easiest way for me to do this. But anyways, I'm going to read you this poem. Maybe by the end of it, I'll have a title, because I still don't have a title. If anybody, not that there's anybody watching this, but if there is, hello, if you want to put in the comments how to comment or how to title poetry, I have no idea. My poetry professor also did not help me. She was amazing, but I was not reciprocating, or I was not responsive to the advice that she was giving me regarding naming my poetry. But anyway, I'm going to read this poem, and then afterwards, maybe I'll have a title. Okay, here we go. The first time I was held, I was 16 and drunk. He left in the morning, and I spent every night after trying to remember the feeling of being back to chest with a man in my bed. Years later, after discovering the crimes committed in the bed I shared with the one I loved, I crawled my way back to my empty king-sized throne. I filled the empty space with insecurities and wet tissues. When I lost the ability to sleep, I found solace in 2 boys who filled my need to be held while putting a smile back on my empty face. Nights spent with them taught me how to exhaust myself so that my body would shut down before it tried to remember the feeling of his kisses on my neck. These boys, these placeholders, never taught me to be alone, never encouraged me to fill that empty space on my own before opening the gates for guests. Instead, they swooped in and took the place of the memory I've spent years chasing. Nobody encouraged me to be alone until you. I've spent weeks finding a way to fill the space in my bed with poetry and self-care. The vacancy that once begged for company softly opened so that when you come to stay, you can see the castle that I've built and how I've taught myself to be alone without self-destruction. I want to thank you for wanting me to be me before I am ever yours. Oh, there it is. That's the poem. Oh, gosh, I still don't know how to title it. I wrote that poem after reading, oh, this is so lame. Okay, well, I can't grab it right now, but it's called The Princess Saves Herself in This One by, Amanda Lovelace. I bought it the other day at Target, and it was really good. Like, it just really, like, I don't know, I jived with it super well, and I was in a really low place, not like bad, I was just, like, feeling sad, and I read it, and it inspired me to write a lot of poetry, which is awesome, and I'm glad that I felt inspired by that. But so yeah, then I wrote this poem, and the most poetry that I've read, I mean, is very cliche, like as a 2018 woman, whatever. I've read Rupi a lot, of course, Milk and Honey and the Sun and her Flowers, and then this one, and I know that she has a second one called like The Witch Doesn't Burn in This One or something, and I'll probably get that one soon. But both of those poets don't title their poetry, I don't think. Not that I've seen in their books. So I don't have experience, like attaching a title to a poem that I've been interested in. So I think that's just where I'm like getting disconnected there. But who knows? Maybe I'll figure it out someday. I mean, I'm only 20, got a whole world and life ahead of me. I'm sure that someday I will figure out how to title poetry. Someone's got to figure it out, right? It's got to happen. So, okay. Anyways, I feel like I talked really fast. I do that when I get anxious. So, like I said, this is horrible quality. I have a nice camera that I could film this on, but, oh, there's my cat. Nice. I have a nice camera that I could film this on, but like I said, it just feels more genuine to like film it on my MacBook, like very cliche, old school. Gosh, but yep. I think I'm gonna post this on YouTube and see what happens. Put myself out there. Gosh, my friends would be so proud of me. One person in particular would be super proud of me for like putting my poetry out there. So I'll make sure to tell him someday. But anyway, thank you so much. This feels weird because I don't feel like anybody's going to be watching this, but if you are, and you want to see more of this goofy, ridiculous person, oh, my name's Amber, by the way. I realized that I did not introduce myself at all. Like I said, new to the game. I don't even know if I want to play the game. I'm just kind of like putting my foot in the door. So, but if you want to see more, my name is Amber. 20 years old. And I write poetry sometimes. I'm an art major. I have a cat. His name is Otis. I call him Mr. Bean. That's just basic stuff about me. This should have been before the poetry, and I could edit it to make that happen after, but that I don't want to. I will learn, but I don't want to do it right now. So, anyways, it's been 6 minutes, and if you're still watching, that's incredible. So, like, subscribe. This feels so lame. Thank you for watching my first ever video on YouTube. It's very exciting. Hopefully I make more things. Hopefully I calm down with it. Yeah, and if you have any titles for the poem that I read, feel free to comment them if you are watching and want to comment. Thank you. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!